So I've been studying more in biology, and I wanted to share with you guys what I just learned. I'm actually going to formulate it, articulate it in a way in a video. So, okay, so this is what I just learned about vitamin D. Did you know if you are a melanated being that is as melanated as I, and you are living in European areas, you are literally positioning yourself to have a genetic breakdown. A lot of ailments and things that we face as a people is because we have positioned ourselves to face these things based off of lack of knowledge and understanding of our biology. Now, what I want you to learn today is about the power of vitamin D for your skin. Now, there are different types of vitamin D. The one that I am familiar with or am getting familiar with is D2 and D3. You don't really see that much D2 vitamin supplements anymore. It's mostly D3. D2 has to go through an extra process, an extra chemical conversion in order for it to be turned into the vitamin D that our cells will actually absorb, whereas D3 is absorbed easier. What I need you to know about D3, you guys, especially if you're melanated like me, if you have any ailments, number one, I need you to know that if you are not grounding, your blood is thicker in your body than it's supposed to be, which causes problems in itself. When the blood coagulates and gets really thick, your body is already out of harmony. Now, I do have to give more information to teach you about the blood coagulating, but Google the consequences of coagulated blood. Reflections. Are you suffering from hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, or any type of autoimmune deficiency? The odds are is that you're not getting enough vitamin D. Now, in the beginning of time, we lived in the tropics close to the equator where we could consistently get UVA and UVB sun rays, and we were able to convert this into the vitamin D that we need. Now, these days we're living in areas known as gray zones. Gray zones have zero UVB, you guys. Zero UVB. And if you are deeply melanated like me, being in an environment where you receive zero UVB is a catastrophe. And can you imagine makeup sellers, they promote us using SPF 15, saying that melanated beings still need sunblock when we're already not getting UVB rays, okay? This is a catastrophe for us, the melanated being. Now, whoever is familiar with me, you will be familiar with my last visit to the doctor. They told me that I had hypothyroidism or hypothyroidism, and I was getting less periods, and I was sweating all the time, and I was having hot flashes, and they were like, we're going to put you on this medicine for like the next 25 years. And I was like, no, what the hell? You're missing a step. No. And I went into panic, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to figure this out. And that's what I started my journey. It started with vegetarianism, which led to Dr. Sabi, which led to finding Chief. It just went like that. So what happened to me? What happens to to us, deeply melanated beings? What happens to us? A combination of things. You see, I portaled into a family that was doing holistic things. My grandmother had a farm. We ate from the land. I remember summers of shelling peas, throwing them for the winter. Things like that. I portaled into a very green environment. However, I was given dairy, and my body and my genetics, my astrological programming, my genome was automatically against that. But no one knew. A lot of babies be spitting up all the time because this is against our genetic makeup. Milk. I was given milk. I was given eggs. I was given these things. And the first sign that my body was rejecting these things, I was taken to the doctor and given steroids to hide the symptoms, but not heal the issue. And I dealt with this for the majority of my life. I got to a point when my body started to really just fuck with me. I started paying attention to things, and I even noticed that meat wasn't processing in my body. But let me get back to what I started talking about, vitamin D, being in gray zones. Okay, gray zones are areas that are not conducive to us. The biggest injustice that is being done is that people are telling our cousins, the lighter brown humans of ourselves, to put sunblock on, protect yourself. But no one is telling us that we need to protect ourselves by getting in an environment where there is UVA and UVB sunlight. It's so amazing that we can create so many diseases inside of our body by just not having the proper sunlight. If you're deeply melanated like me, you don't need to be in gray zones. Google these things. You don't need to be in gray zones. Those areas will kill you. Don't you guys notice? The ones of us that don't get caught up in the European mindset, the ones of us that still have family members that you can barely understand their country accent because they're so deeply engulfed in their people and not in that white people's kind of world kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that are dying earlier and earlier and earlier. Look at your family members. Look at the men in your family. The dark-skinned men, because a lot of us are washing out our complexion. Most of the women are getting lighter and lighter and lighter. It's like, I don't even remember last time I've seen Zoca on my complexion. Okay, I did see a girl before I came here, but she was from Africa, and she was from like Sudan or something. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare for me in this city to see someone my complexion. We're killing ourselves. We are killing ourselves, and in order for us to be able to thrive as humans, we gotta get this UVA and UVB. We gotta get it. In order to avoid things like autoimmune deficiencies in all its form. Did you know that African Americans, so-called African Americans, are more susceptible to things like HIV and tuberculosis because of the vitamin D deficiency that most of us have? So we come in contact with a lot of things in our experiences. I don't know how many sex partners you've had. I've had a few. And I've had unprotected sex at least a few times in my life. So we've come across people who've had unprotected sex with other people. Traces of things. I had this habit of going to get tested before having unprotected sex, as like that was my guarantee of not getting anything. But that does not mean that the person does not have the dis-ease. That just means it's not traceable. We got to protect ourselves. How do you do this? By getting to an environment where you can get UVA and UVB. We need UVB as bad as a very, very, very pale human needs sunblock. They can get skin cancer. We get vitamin D deficient. We live in environments that are conducive to our health. Facts. I don't know how close a white person can get to the sun. I saw Mama Juice, Mama Thigh. I don't know what her skin was going through. I don't know. Okay? I don't know her genetic makeup either. Her great-grandmother could have been black. I don't know. But for us, melanated beings, don't think that this is too hard. I'm renting a space for a very little price, for very little money. You can do this. A lot of y'all don't like to listen to this real stuff. Y'all don't need to talk about drama. But this is where my heart is at. I need my people to stop having high blood pressure, diabetes, autoimmune diseases. When I come back to the tropics, I can feel the dis-ease leaving my body. When I went back to Babylon, after, 2 or 3 months, all the dis-ease symptoms started to come back. I was like, what the fuck? It had nothing to do with my diet. Because even though I was eating processed vegan foods, I was eating them sparingly. And even though I was gaining weight, I was just eating high-calorie processed vegan foods. And I was still eating a high raw in my diet. But those vegetables and fruits were not enough for me to get the nutrients that my body needed to stay on the healing path that it was on when I was in the tropics. Do y'all hear me? We are killing ourselves by living in these gray zones. When we know better, we got to do better. Stop thinking it's hard. Get in my inbox. Ask me how you can get out here. I will help you. Stack your bread. Most of y'all are single mothers with children. Y'all get income tax every year, anywhere from $4,000 to $7,000 every year. Let me show you how to file as a business. Let me link you up with my tax dude. He been my tax dude for 20 years. File your taxes still. And leave that motherfucker. Leave that system. You can thrive. 1,200 a year for your rent. You can thrive. Let me break this down to you. Because you are not receiving the vitamin D that your body requires, you are positioning yourself to receive diseases. Look around your family. How many people in your family died of just old age? They lived to be 125. How many people in your family do you know like that? Be the change you want to see. You don't got to do anything drastic. You ain't got to pick up and pack and just go all at one time just because you see the next person doing it. Everybody's journey is different. You can do a transitioning process. If you're not in that position where you can file income tax self-employed every year, if you don't know how, I can show you. And you have small children. If you got small children, you winning. You are in the position to give your children the best life. Get them babies that vitamin D. That B6. While they're still young and developing. They deserve it. What you stand in Babylon for? Is it because of a what? A man, a job, is men everywhere. Let's figure it out. Let's figure out how to put ourselves in a position that we can be in an environment that's conducive to us as humans. As humans. This is not talk. Look at you. Family. My nigga like sad. Think about the last person that you loved that died of a health issue. Peace to the gods on earth. I want y'all to be saved. Mother, feel y'all. I feel y'all. I feel the African American people. I am mother. I feel y'all. Facts. We got to get to a position where I see the elders around here, 90 something years old, all old and wrinkly, still working, still cooking for their families, still outside sweeping up the ground. An elder just built me a table, my nigga, like say, for 400 limbs, it's like $20. A whole table, and it's so nice. I gotta go pick it up. We're supposed to be like that. They've been getting the vitamin D their whole lives. They've been grounding their whole life. Babies around here don't put on those shoes until they go to school. But as soon as they come to school, they come to the beach, to the playa, La Playa. They take them shoes off. They spend, it's like the 80-20 rule. They spend 80% of their time and energy grounded here. Facts. And the only thing that gives them the health ailments that they face here is their mentality. They ask for these diseases by seeking the Babylonian lifestyle, thinking that that means you are living a higher quality of life. Okay, I can buy Coca-Cola. That means I am living a higher quality of life. This is sick. say to you, get out of those gray zones. Please, reflection. Get out of those gray zones. Get in a position where your body can receive the UVA and UVB sunlight that it needs to produce the vitamin D that your body needs. In order to be able to block out dis-ease. I don't want to live to be old, so I can see all my great grands, my great-great-grands. I want to be a living testimony on a cellular level of what you can do to improve the quality of your overall life. Peace to the gods, Planet Amani. Peace to the gods. Look you today, Queen. I'm thankful. So that's just what I wanted to get off my heart today. And I'm going to do an actual video. And I'm going to, have my little bullet points and whatever. And it sounds all like teacher-like when I do it. But that's how I do what I do. That's why we have Instagram, so you can see me just, flowing or whatever. But for my YouTube right now, that's how I want to do it. I want to do it like I'm teaching, like a lecture. Or like something like that. That's just what works for my astrological energies. And I do want to do... I want to do a combination of videos, but I want to focus more on the biology and quantum physics, but mostly the biology, because that's what resonates with me, and that's what I want to get to my people. I don't have any gossip or tea for y'all today. I just got knowledge. I love my self-reflection. Peace to the gods on earth. So I have a very humble spot, okay? So I just wanted to do something different, I guess. Show myself and just do what I do on a regular basis. I was asked, like, what do I eat? And I was like, I don't know. I just be eating stuff. Because I never really take the time to plan stuff out because I'm single. I just go with how it feels. I used to plan all the time when I was married, and when my son was always, having his little demands, being an only child, he had the privilege of picking the meals more often than not. So, yeah. I just freestyle. Like, right now I just came back from Playa, which is beach. Playa is beach in Spanish. And actually I went to the beach because I always go to the beach to ground every day. And I went to the beach to do what I do. And I ended up bumping into Jungle Girl, Sexy Jungle Girl. Shout out to Sexy Jungle Girl. If you know who she is, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yes, I went to go see Sexy Jungle Girl for a little bit, and then I went with a friend. I was just like, I don't know, I'm gonna just go to the fire and get in a hammock and chill. And he was like, you wanna come watch me build a house or do whatever he's doing on the house? And I was like, what? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, so I thought that was damn cool. So I went to go and watch him do that. And I gotta make sure I don't burn my food because it's like old, and I don't know. Where's my coconut oil? So this is a perfect example of what I eat high noon time. I usually eat my high noon in between, I would say 11:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., which is 4:30 is really not high noon, but that's usually when I eat it. In between those hours, depending on what I ate the day before, will depend on how soon I desire to have my next meal. I'm stupid hungry right now because yesterday I ate my high noon around 11 something. So I do have days where it's 24 hours before I eat again. And it's not like, oh, I'm starving and I want to eat, but I'm not going to eat because I'm just waiting for high noon. Bump that. If I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. Some days I do eat off of that, but most days I'm good most days. So this can't move with me like that. Like, it just can't. So yeah, I have to put some oil in this because it was starting to scorch and I'm not even putting the ingredients in there. So right now what I have in my little skillet and cooking too fast because the temperature is not accurate. Like, I just go with the ancient being inside of myself. You know, people say that women that have like these type of things on the back of their arms, like we just cook, like we just put our whole foot in that, like we just do that. You know what I'm saying? So I start out with base, and I'm smelling it, and I'm perceiving it, and then I get a thought. That's how it works. So I'm growing on this right now. I started out with mushrooms and green beans. I don't know. Mushrooms, green beans, green onions. Do y'all know that the regular onions make your poop stink? So every now and then, even though it makes my poop stink, I'll still use it. But for the most part, I like stinkless poop, so I eat stinkless food. Like, yeah, we out here. So yeah, and I did pull out a garlic clove, so I'm about to chop that garlic clove up. I'm gonna show y'all what's in the pot in a second, but let me go ahead and chop this garlic clove up because I feel like I want garlic clove in this. This is a really fat one, way too fat. So I'm gonna mince this garlic clove up really quick. Mixed. Like, I don't know. Something in my spirit is like, it gotta be mixed. Sometimes it's not mixed. But yeah, it's kind of mixed. Okay. And once I finish mincing this stuff, I'm gonna throw it in there, and then it's gonna create another aroma. Then I'm gonna be like, okay, what next do I have in there? That's just how I do. That's how I do. So now I feel like I want to add some red bell pepper and a little bit of jalapeno pepper. I feel like that's going to be a good combination. And not a lot. Like one red bell pepper lasts me like 3 to 4 meals. Oh, it smells so sweet. I love the smell of this red bell pepper. And just, chop it up coarsely into medium, small pieces. Just based off of you, but I'm just going to do medium, small pieces. Nothing fancy or anything. I'm going for the texture, so that's why I'm going to leave it more chunky. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. Alright, so we got that in there. Now what I'm going to do is season it. And I'm a bay leaf. Like, I ride for bay leaf. I ride hard for bay leaf. So I'm going to put about, that is a whole leaf. And then like a fourth of a leaf. So 1 3/4 of bay leaf in there. And I smash it up or whatever. So I just put the whole leaf in there. all together. Most people don't smash up their bay leaves. I've heard different stories about that. Whatever. I'm just doing what I like to do it because this is me. Where did my jalapeno go? There it is. So I'm gonna cut half of this jalapeno. These jalapenos are big, and even half is a lot depending on the individual. So I'm gonna cut it into thin slices. I'll probably come out with like 7 to 8 slices from this half. Yeah, anywhere from that's 8, maybe 10, 8 to 10 slices, and they're real thin, yeah. And I'll put that back on there. Now it comes the seasoning, the spices, and I'll put them in the baby. This is where your girl does her thing. Oh, that's really hot. It's hotter than it needs to be. Put a little water on that because I don't like that sizzle sound right now. Pay attention to that sizzle sound. The louder the sizzle sound, the hotter the fire is, and a certain sizzle sound is like it's just too hot. You gotta reduce the heat. And I like to put a little bit of water because even though this is like a stir fry, the water helps it to not like overcook. And I'm gonna just show you what it's looking like right now. Okay. So can you see? So yeah, the mushrooms and everything is sauteing in there. Yeah, so. And now, okay. So, I'm eating all the cucumbers. I'm hungry. I'm gonna season it. I'm gonna use a little bit of thyme, about 2 shakes of thyme. Y'all want to see that part? Because the seasoning be like. You see, yeah. So, about 2 shakes of thyme. I feel like using a dash of celery seed. Couple shakes of chili powder. Let's say about 4 shakes of chili powder. You hear that sound? Do you hear that sound? It's getting too loud again. That water's already gone. I'm just gonna drop a little bit more water in there. And maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4 shakes of cumin. If you are traveling abroad, this is like a woman lesson. All the women out there, bring your own Himalayan salt. Because if you get to these countries and you want some salt and you want to pay like $10 for this and it costs $1 in the States, you're going to be mad at yourself. Guess who told you? Mother Esther. I got you. I got you. So how much Himalayan salt am I going to put in here? 3 pinches. That may be too much for you. I don't know. But I'm doing it. And about 5 shakes of black pepper. In the African American culture, and I believe it could be the American culture, but I'm going to stick with what I know. And with the African American culture, we always use salt and black pepper. Those 2 flavors bring out everything that we use. So there's a little bit of water in here still. And I turned it down. Since it's completely seasoned now, I don't really need to cook it. Like, it doesn't really need to cook. I just want this water to come out of it. Turn it up. Ouch! This is so ghetto. Somebody save me from myself. Okay. It's nigga rigged, y'all. So I don't really know what temperature it's on. But So I'm not tripping. So yeah, I had the cucumbers on top of the salad. So I just ate all the cucumbers in my salad. This is how I make my daily meals. And this is how I do it. So, and this is a recipe. Like, if I really, wrote all this down, I bet it's fine. Y'all ain't seen me taste it, right? And I'm the type of person everybody can think food is good, but I'm going to stick my food is good for real, for real. Yeah, that part, yeah. I'm telling you, it's a arm thing. Butterfly on this over. Let me see the Tootsie Roll. That Tootsie Roll. That's it right there, y'all. My friend brought me 2 mangoes from the river. You know I love him, right? Now, for the mangoes. But I just saw him give his homeboy 4. He gave me 2, so I'm hating. I thought I was special. Another thing I want to show y'all. Where did I just put it? All this money on me. That come take it from the G. All she want to do is get naked. She gonna shake. I don't know where I just put this whole cucumber, y'all. Where did I put the whole cucumber? Anyway, I think they call this cucumber English cucumber. There it is. I put it in here with the other fruit. So, this cucumber always comes wrapped, even in the States. I don't know why who's selling it. I don't know. But this cucumber is so good. One thing I learned about the other cucumbers compared to this cucumber, this skin on this cucumber is never bitter. Whereas other cucumbers is unpredictable. And most often than not, the skin on other cucumbers is disgusting. So yeah, try this cucumber out. I'm so crazy. Yeah, I'm thinking I should put some raw tomatoes with this. I don't know, I'm over raw tomatoes lately. They kind of getting on my nerves. Oh my goodness, I am out of tomatoes. This is a catastrophe. I don't have any more tomatoes, so that's it. I'm just taking it off the fire because I can hear it sizzling. And what I have here is a bowl of romaine lettuce that I chopped up, which I kind of wish I didn't chop it up now. And 3 cucumbers. I'm going to put this on top of it. I ain't battling, stressed out right now. So I'm thankful. This meal cost me probably about $2.50. Okay, I need to get all of this out because I'm eating all of this. You know it's just me, right? Y'all know it's just me, right? And I be eating. I don't play no game. I just don't. I did not lose weight by getting on a diet. Diet sounds like death. For real. I'm about to show y'all what this looks know what I be eating, what I be cooking, what I be eating. Oh snap! I just dropped it on the floor because I make this stuff up based off of my ancient self. Like I hella. Oh, that's hot. Whew. I hella be making this stuff up. And I'm still sweating because I'm hot. I just came from outside. I'm going back outside to give me some more vitamin D. All my life I had to fight. I had to fight for vitamin D. I had to fight for B6, B12, all that. So now I'm thriving. Can you see my food? Is it light? When the light hit the ice, it twinkle and glisten. Let me, hold on. I could totally write this down as a recipe. Try to get that angle. Oh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Keep your head up. It tastes so good. You know what? I'm gonna try to memorize this. Y'all help me out. Somebody help me out. Anybody, somebody scream, hit me in my DM. What did I put in this? Let me try to think real quick. I'm gonna write it down because I'm trying to get better at that. Because I promise you, if you try one of these recipes, you're gonna be like, I literally watched this girl make this shit up, not test it before it was finished, and it just came out bomb. And it's so crazy because when I used to cook for my husband, when I first started cooking for him, I didn't want to try the food that I was cooking. I was like, let me get this Nigerian recipe book because he got me fucked up. He's not going to be going to his mama's house every single time he wants to eat. Fuck that. I'm number one. I replace mama. Fuck your daughter. Whoever got a problem with that, whatever. I don't want to be replaced, but I was like, I'm going to replace mama's hands. Like, I'm from Mississippi. I'm going to make something happen. So I used to make his food, and certain things didn't look appetizing to me. So I would make it, and I would go on YouTube, and then I would see, there was this one lady, I think Nigerian recipes or something, like all Nigerian recipes or something like that. And I would watch her make it, and I'd be like, okay, I got it. Boop, 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 make it. And my husband would be like, damn, this tastes way better than any Agussi soup I ever had. This is my favorite Obono soup on this planet Earth. Oh my goodness, your jollof rice. Oh my goodness, your moi moi. And I was like, yeah. Show me, don't tell me. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. That's it for today. You can do this. You can totally do this. Like, it's doable. It's not hard, y'all. But I think, mushrooms, green beans, half of a jalapeno, 1/4 of a red bell pepper, green onions. I said mushrooms, right? Green onions. For the seasoning, we use like 4 or 5 splashes of chili powder. 4 or 5 splashes. I call splashes shakes of cumin. We use one little tiny thing of little tit of celery seed. I gotta find out how I call this because it's not a tablespoon, it's not a teaspoon, it's not half a teaspoon. Maybe it's an eighth of a teaspoon. I don't know. Garlic, 1 medium-sized garlic minced. Cumin, chili powder, thyme, celery seed, salt, black pepper, minced garlic, green onion, half of a jalapeno, a cup of mushrooms, a cup of green peas, romaine lettuce, and there's like 3, maybe 2 cucumbers left in there. And voila, we have a high noon meal. Thank you guys for paying attention to me. I love myself. Peace. You know that it is some people's pee, like eating inside your bed. But I guess I do have chairs and that table. I feel more comfortable here, eating by myself. I don't know. Maybe I won't feel that way, but I guess I'm used to it because I was eating in my tent before, but I was like, I don't know. It's just what I do. So, yeah, this is the meal. I'm about to smash. This is my first bite. I just want to share it for that one person that is probably like a mock mongbuk, whatever they do when they be eating food in front of people. Some people are really into that. It's like, they'll be like, I can't believe she just cooked that food. And then even take a bite in front of us and let us see our first reaction. So I'm going to do that right now. I think I got everything on this except the cucumber. It's good. Live without me. Okay, I guess it was the universe way of telling me I needed to go live. Be gods. I want to make a general statement. And I believe that everyone who sends me DM, all 5 of y'all, whatever, y'all will see this message. I keep getting asked questions that I don't have the answers to, and I feel that you guys are intuitive beings and y'all can feel that I'm an empath, and I do be caring how y'all feeling, because a lot of y'all be coming from a hurt space. Most of y'all be coming from a hurt space. I am carbonation. There's no place to go. I'm in the tropics of Cancer, so whether I'm at that physical quarter or I'm here, I am carbonation. It's a frequency, to answer your question. So am I going to physically go over there to carbonation? Probably one day, maybe. Are you going to know the dates? No one will know the day nor the hour. Everything with me is spiritual. It'll be a spiritual move if I do make them. It would be timing, and everything would be in alignment to what is my kingdom of God. What is the kingdom of God? It's a state of mind. It's your mindset. So if everything there is in alignment with my kingdom of God, I will more than likely end up gravitating to that frequency. Yeah. More than likely. And I might fuck up and completely gravitate off the frequency by doing something that Chief just doesn't approve of. But that's not important. The important thing is to continue to proclaim the kingdom of God, whether I'm with Chief or not, because this isn't about you. And hell yeah, it hurts for him to disconnect. It hurt when he disconnected from me before. But I've just trained myself to lose the thing I fear losing the most. And at this point in my journey, Chief is the thing I fear losing the most, because it's like, who am I going to ask these questions to? Who's going to have the answers that resonate with me? I mean, I got people I can ask, but their answer usually doesn't resonate with me the way Chief's answers resonate with me. It's a frequency. But in as much as that, I'm still going to be myself. So back to the original thing. y'all need to stop worrying about where I'm gonna be at, because I could be on the frequency today and not on the frequency tomorrow. Like, I always feel like I'm on thin ice, honestly, because I want to express my astrological energies, and I won't know if Chief really fucks with me until I truly just express those energies. Like, he might not even fuck with me the long way yet. He's giving me this opportunity, and, because I've gravitated to the frequency once again. One thing about me that y'all don't know is that I've been hella loyal to Carbonation. Hella loyal, like, despite everything. And Chief sees that in me. But even with that, he may feel like I am too comfortable. But I'll never feel like I'm too comfortable, because I'm expressing my astrological energies based off of my perception and my knowledge of self at this moment, which means it can change, which means I can get off the frequency and get back on it, get off it, get back on it, get off it, never get on it again. Who knows? But I will always proclaim the kingdom of God, and I believe that this is my soul family, and this is the frequency that I am supposed to be on. Back to what I was talking about, because I was talking about y'all. Y'all be in my DM, with questions that I don't have all the answers to. All I can do is tell you how I feel about a situation based off of my perception. I don't know how Solar, I don't even know Solar. I've never had a conversation with Solar ever in my life. And I wonder if y'all do this to all the people that she follows, or y'all pick and choose certain people. I don't really know. But I don't know Solar. I don't know Zoca. I just know my perception of the situation, which could be completely wrong. You want my perception, which could be completely wrong? Okay, let me give it to you. I think that Zoca is completely in control of the situation. I think that she is exuding her femininity and harnessing the energy that's coming from that. She's exuding femininity, and she's harnessing the energy that's coming from that. We all have to be selfish, and I think she's being selfish. And the only way we can grow is to truly express our astrological energies, instead of her lying to herself, going and fucking Solar a couple of weeks or so, and then saying, I want Chief. She just was like, you know what, I'm just be real from the jump, I want Chief. That's my perception. How does that affect Solar? I don't know. He's a very intelligent man. He may see it in a lot of different ways in his head. I don't know his mindset, but I just know he's an intelligent man, and he's able to process the situation in a way that's best, and that best serves him. Now, when it comes to the women, I saw their energy. I had already was like, hey, Chief, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Chief. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Do you? Because you do give out so much energy. You deserve to be happy, even if it's a selfish moment. You deserve to be happy. I'm not saying he's being selfish towards Solar, because this is Zoca making these choices. Like, Zoca gets to choose who she want to open her legs to. Straight facts. She's not being raped. She's 21 years old. The average American at age 21 is like 32. Facts. Because if you take have you traveled the world? Have you seen these other children at age 21? They're like age 16, like, but our 21-year-olds are like 32. This is a grown-ass woman. She know what she wanted, and she didn't lie to herself, and she expressed her astrological energies. I wonder, things about Zoca. I wish her nothing but the best. Me, I have different astrological energies. I don't believe in going straight to the top without putting in the work. I believe that a leader first knows how to serve. I believe that a leader first is tried and tested. But Zoca has picked up a position where you're looking at it as if it's going to be easy. She has picked up a position that I feel she didn't work for. So she has a lot to uphold, which is a heavy crown. Heavy is the head of he who wears the crown. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So instead of just looking at it from the perspective of it's just gonna be hella easy for Zoca, she's just pretty and she just shitting on all these other girls with her prettiness and her little dance and all this and that. Don't look at it like that. Don't look at it like that. It's not about that. It's not about Zoca. It's not about Zoca just coming in and taking over. Zoca is harnessing energy. And this is what she teaches all of us. She's harnessing energies that serve her. We're taught to be selfish. She's being selfish. And she's going to grow. She's not hurting anybody. She could have done it in a way where men don't get attached like women do. Like, Yeah, he probably wanted a nut, whatever. But like, men don't get as attached as easily. So I'm pretty sure Solar was like, okay, you here now, you know what I'm saying? You want to do that? Okay. Damn, I thought I was going to be busting, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in love with you anyway. I just wanted to know you. You're beautiful, you're smart, all these good things. But one thing we have been taught is potential is a lower thought form. So I'm keeping the notes, and I'm watching the situation. She picked up a heavy crown. And I wish her the best in being able to uphold it, because it takes a lot of different Eliana was missing some vital aspects of empathy for her fellow sister, for women in general, but she still hasn't shown me that she has that. So maybe obviously she is able to articulate herself. We don't know her, I want to see how she's coming out with the sciences. I feel that Chiefess should be able to articulate biology very well, because the regular conversations are very easy for everybody to have. Like, today I want to talk about morals over desires. I don't really have to study to do that. I can just go off of my heart, go for my soul, which is still beautiful. But I feel that Chiefess, based off of what I've seen from her, is like, it's a person that really knows biology, that really studies quantum physics, that really gets deep into that. Also gets deep into astrology. She must be able to read everybody's astrology off head easily, but I'm not saying she has to know all that day one. We're going off potential right here now. And what we have been taught is that potential is a lower thought form. So I'm taking the message that my chief have given me, and I'm just watching the situation and just seeing how it plays out. She has to be more empathetic than Velkek was. She has to be more sincere and real than she was. She has to know how to serve as well as lead. And Chief says that we should give him 18 months with any particular woman to see her evolve into this new, beautiful being. So she's not even at month 1 yet. So I'm looking at it like, if this is how she started, and this is truly in her heart, that in 18 months, she is ready to be chiefess. Like, he may see 18 months from now, she is ready to be chiefess because of the way she came in. I feel that, I don't know what the other women, Chief teaches us, we all have roles to play. And that particular role may not be meant for someone that he cares about very much, that has been loyal to him for a long time, that has been riding with him for a long time. That doesn't mean he's going to let that wife down. That doesn't mean he's not going to still give her affection, attention, and make sure she's protected. It just means that this particular role isn't designated for her. And although this particular role looks like a role of highness, it actually is a heavy role. It actually is a role where you have a lot of eyes on you. If Zoca messes up, all of y'all gonna laugh at her. Facts. So let's look at it from that perspective and try to show her empathy and help her grow, because I don't want to see Zoca fail. I don't want to see her fail. I hope y'all don't want to see her fail. So let's encourage her. And heavy is the head who wears the crown. She picked up a heavy role in a straight to the top type of way, and I don't want to see her fail. I can't speak for y'all, but I don't want to see her fail. And at the same time, I'm not banking on her potential, because Chief has taught us, potential is a lower thought form. We can't bank on potential. But with her, it's a little bit more than potential. Think about it, though. Because she came in as a person who knows how to articulate herself already, and a person who is able to, speak on the 5 sciences. She can only grow from there. That's what she did on her own, right? So we're just going to watch it play out. And I just don't believe, this is just to sum it up, I don't believe that Solar is pissed like y'all thinking. He didn't even know the girl like that. He just saw, her potential or whatever. And he was gonna have a warm body, but you know what I'm saying, he'll press forward through that. He knows that wasn't meant for him. That would have been fucked up if he would have been thinking that she was really for him, and then all of a sudden she pulled one on him. She pulled an Eliana on him. Let's just be real. Eliana pulled an Eliana on Omek. You know what I'm saying? You ain't man enough. And now look at her.
But anyway, I'm proud of her for not lying to that man, not going to him and getting him to be deeply connected to her, and then being like, oh, that's not good for you, and know what she's doing. And she said she don't want to be talking.
I'm gonna kind of hold her to that. That's why I said heavy is the head, who wears the crown. Because walking into chiefess without doing the work first, without us seeing you face your demons first, it's a lot of work. So y'all gotta stop looking at it like her looks is about to carry her all the way through. It's not. Her looks can only get her so far. Her knowledge of self and her confidence will take her to the next step. But then there's other steps and there's other steps. So as a woman watching the situation, I feel for the women there, because I'm like, damn, she just moved to the top on y'all like that. But then I had to consider there's roles to be played. And then I had to consider, just because she moved to the top don't mean she's going to stay at the top. He's going to take her through the same test that he takes everybody else through. I couldn't believe the test that Malia went through. You saw how he was all up on Malia, like giving her hell of attention. And then they had the 50 questions of carbonation, and he was like, bro, you stupid. I was like, damn. And I don't believe he was calling her stupid to just be saying it, to just be hurting her. It's to challenge her, to not be caught slipping like that. Like, what are you here for? Are you here for the dick? Are you here just because you infatuated with me? Or is it both? Because he wants somebody that's there for both. So he wants somebody head over heels infatuated with him and for the knowledge. Somebody that if they gravitated off the frequency would gravitate back. That there is no other way of life. There's on the frequency and gravitating back to the frequency. Commitment, consistency, communication. So, with that being said, I'm going to be here for Zoca any way I can, because that's a heavy role. And if there's any little thing that I can think of that can help her confidently hold that role and purely in heart want the role, like, because I believe that, what's her name again? She had that role, but it got to a point where she didn't really want that role anymore. She was just playing the role because she wanted her man, but she didn't really want that role. You got to want that role. You got to care about the people. You got to care about the African American people. You got to care about the African American struggle. When you think of stories like Harriet Tubman and whatnot, like that shit really just hits your heart on a whole nother level. Like, you got to be for our people. You can't just be for the clout. This got to be in your heart. So let it play out. Maybe this is in Zoca's heart more than it's in a lot of our hearts. Maybe. Either way, we're going to find out. Because she doesn't show favoritism. He's just being a man right now. You know, man got a new thing that he's admiring. He admired all the women in different ways when they came. It just so happens that he admires her mind and body. So he's connected more with her soul sooner. He wants to connect with her soul sooner. So it's okay. Give them their moment. Give Zoca her moment. 18 months. 18 months to blossom into her best, highest self. Now I'm here and I look forward to seeing that 18 months. I want y'all to be looking forward to seeing it too. You are not there. It's bad to talk about others because they don't bring you up at all. But she brings me up all the time. See, because I'm a cloud chaser, because I don't be like going into his live to call him and talk to him. I don't have anything to prove. Like, I have a relationship with Chief that I'm okay with. If I want to talk to him, I can reach him. I'm the type of person, I won't go to a big church because I can't never fucking talk to the pastor. I gotta go to a small church because I gotta be able to have full access to my source of information. And Chief is my source.
So I'm able to reach out to him. He's given me 1, 2, 3 avenues to reach him. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. Those are 3 avenues. Okay, so I get what I need out of the situation. Because even I am learning to be more selfish. That's what she taught me. I gotta learn to be selfish. You gotta be sometimes. So I'm not there. Facts. And that's why I did this live, because I feel for y'all out there, and I get DMs asking me about things that I'm not there. I can only give you my perception, which is not reality. It's only my perception. But at the end of that, it's a whole bunch of I don't know in the atmosphere, and I just trust Chief. When I don't understand certain things that he does that I don't resonate with, that's the time. You know that song, like that you know that song, that Lil Wayne song, like how shit is plastic, and you know she sat back and turned the Carter back up. That's some basically the God explains something, and the woman just lays back and says, "Well, I don't get it, but fuck it, you got it. I ride with you. Let me see how this play out." And this is one of those situations where I'm just riding with Chief to see how it plays out, and I don't have the answers because I'm not there, y'all. I'm not there. And even if I was there, like, what would I say? Like, I would have to be so close to Solar, and he would give me permission to articulate that. Like, I don't even think the men and women interact with each other like that at Carbonation. So with that being said, I'm done. People are like, oh, cancel. I want to read some of y'all comments. Let me just... My hair needs moisturized. Girl, my Cash App is located on my page. You can go ahead and send me some energy, and I'll go ahead and get the moisturizer, the natural moisturizer that you deem is best for my hair. Thank you. She won't be there long, Granny. Granny, I ain't got nothing to say. All I can say is that I did perceive that moment when she thought her mom could possibly be in the room, and she was trying to low-key check her mom if her mom was in the room. Like, no, she can't be in the room. Like, Mama, you better not be in that room. You better have hit me up first. Like, I could see the worry and the scared on her face in that moment. So I'm concerned about that a little bit. Like, you know, I would really like her parents to come completely out, like, for her to face that demon now before she gets too settled. Whether it be for her to reach out to them, you know, or them to reach out to her. I don't want them to reach out through the T. Fuck. I don't want it to come to that. Y'all do know, like, the T is making hella money, right? Like, she making hella money off all of this. Anyway, but I don't want it to go through the T. I just want everything to be smooth. She's going to have to face her demons, her family demons. She's going to have to face her friend demons, her high school demons. She's going to have to face herself. She's going to have to face jealousy, envy. She's going to have to face all these things because right now she's new. She's getting a lot of attention. But some days he's going to be really feeling Aya. He's going to be really feeling Zaya. He's going to be really feeling whoever else is there at that particular time. I feel like Aya and Zion are the ones that are gonna stay. I don't know how Pluto is even taking it. Like, I don't know these women to be able to perceive, you know, how they're taking it. I just know I felt an emotion when it happened, which is irrelevant to the big picture. And I just put that emotion to the side and said, I know that you know what he's doing. So I'm gonna just get these lessons. And I'm learning from here, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning from here. Let me see. Dang. I'm not finna read all these old comments. You're going to Carbonation. I am Carbonation. Laugh at me then. I want to see her leave. I mean, she already having sex, so why you want to see her leave? She already getting it, so it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Really, you got nothing better to do.
I'm jealous of Eliana. Why? Give me one good reason why I'm jealous of Eliana. Because I cut off my hair for her?
Because I reached out to her to this closet to give her options. I have to go back to you. Why am I jealous of
Eliana? Because she rich in Babylon and I want to be rich in Babylon? Why am I jealous of Eliana? Because y'all ain't holding her accountable. That's why I'm still talking about her. I don't really care. Her and that humble man that I don't know what she done to him. I want y'all to hold her accountable. She came on live and said her and the baby probably got an STD. Now she needs to come out with the results of that STD. Why y'all not holding her accountable? Why the T is not holding her accountable? Is there no money in holding her accountable? Well, I got to be jealous of her because she is in the perfect position to dead the rumors, whether they be true or not, and she's deciding to either spread what she may have or not tell what she may not have. Why are y'all so on her dick that she's able to get away with this? Why do y'all love her more than y'all love the whole black community? Now tell me how I'm jealous. Velvet, okay, let's say she is with a real man. She giving him AIDS. Y'all think that he deserved AIDS? I ain't saying she have AIDS. I'm saying she made a statement. I know gonorrhea, what's the other one? Gonorrhea, syphilis, those things have very telltale symptoms if you have them. You like ooze out stuff or you get itches and stuff like that, whereas stuff like AIDS, like you can have it and nobody even know for like a long time. So for her to make a claim that she probably got something, that means she thinking she got something, which means she could catch something, which means who knows? You know what I'm saying? Everything starts with a thought based off of the teeth. And so if she always thought she could catch something, who knows what she has? Why, when we hold her accountable as a community, why do y'all just look? I don't even see why y'all would say anybody would be jealous of her. Why? Everybody can gravitate to the frequency of carbonation. So what is there to be jealous of? She did something wrong. Why are y'all so infatuated with one person that y'all don't care about a whole community of women? Why? I'm gonna look for y'all answers. Why you are mad at yourself? You gotta be a white person. Any person who makes a comment here that does not say why you are not holding her accountable for bringing out test results for our community, because this is, whether we love or hate Nature Boy, we are a community. Just like when that white woman tried to come to the community to talk about Nature Boy, y'all shut that shit down because she was using her white privilege. We are a community. We are supposed to protect ourselves to the best of our ability. Anybody that makes a comment outside of, yes, Velvet made a statement and we are going to hold her accountable, I believe you're a white person. I even believe that you are the Ku Klux Klan, coming into our community to cause confusion so we don't deal with our real problems while someone may or may not be spreading STDs to a really good person. She made the statement. Hold her accountable for the follow-up. And I'm not going to stop talking about it until y'all hold her accountable. I feel y'all biggest fear is that she doesn't have anything. I believe she don't have anything. But I could be 1,000% wrong. So anyone who makes a statement saying, I'm jealous of Eliana, what is her name again? I forgot her real name. Anyone who says I'm jealous of her or does not say something like, sis, you right, she did make that video and we do need to hold her accountable. We supporting her, which is a possibility. She could be really spreading STDs and not giving a fuck. Mad at the world because people get like that. Again, I will state I don't believe she has STDs. But prove it. Because she said she probably does. She know herself better than a damn person watching her through the screen. So if you're in the Ku Klux Klan, I already peeped your shit. You don't care about my community, and I'm fuck with you, and I peep your shit. Ku Klux Klan all through this mug. Got these black people pictures, these black conscious images, straight KKK, watching us, laughing. While we're creating a perception of ourselves that will annihilate ourselves. Meanwhile, the one we uplift could be possibly bringing something into our community from a small circle to a bigger crowd. Only the KKK would support shit like that. KKK, you know, why is she in this damn tent? KKK. Who else? Let's see. Parish of 33. That's a white person, y'all. Don't be deceived. They're a land. What now? What the fuck? That's a white person, y'all. Don't be deceived. These people don't care about our community. These people don't care about the women of our community. Listen to them. I'm sitting up here talking about some real shit. A dis-ease that can. Kill people. And this motherfucker's in here talking about shit totally irrelevant. Totally irrelevant. What did she do wrong? Say no to physical and mental abuse. What did she do wrong? She made a live and said that she possibly has an STD. But she didn't come back again. Live to say, I went to the doctor, y'all, and got me and the baby tested and we good. She didn't do that. And nobody is holding her accountable. What if Omek is a really nice guy that she's fucking up right now? Y'all think Omek deserved that? Or will you just say he deserved it because he didn't go and get tested with her or something like that? He trusted her. Like, you just not gonna hold her accountable. Let me see if there's any more Ku Klux Klan in here. Okay, that one Ku Klux Klan, I'm gonna go ahead and block you.
But
it's
okay. Oh, it's on my page what he did.
I haven't actually done a block party before. Hard live video phone. Yes. Is that blocking?
Okay.
I don't even know if that's blocking. It's a block party. It is my business. How can you defend her as if you are for the African American people, and then when I speak to the general community of the African American people, you say it's not my business? If we knowingly know someone is spreading. Spreading dis-ease in our community is not my business. Then what is your concern being in my life? What is your concern following any of?
Yeah, because I know.
It's because you're not here proclaiming the kingdom. That is a cake. A K person. Libra 1081.
Yeah.
G. That's a KKK member. Facts. Y'all think all the women that go to carbonation deserve diseases from the source? Then kick them out to bring back to our community? You think all the women that go to carbonation deserve disease from the source? I didn't say anyone deserves disease. How? So how can you defend Nature Boy? I'm not defending anyone in this particular situation. I defend him because I ride for my chief. But in this particular situation, the only topic is that she made a video stating she possibly has a disease. Where is the video stating the test results after making such a claim? Or is she mad at the world and now she is ready to spread? Is she clean or not? She got the package or not? So you telling us she's got it? I'm telling you that Eliana made a video stating that she possibly has a disease, an STD, a sexually transmitted disease. It is her responsibility morally to now say, I went to the doctor, you guys, here's the update. Because we are a community. We are the African American melanated community. You don't come and put something out like that and do not follow up unless you do not love a people. So hold him accountable. Well, think about it like this. He's not the type of person you can hold for anything. He just lives his life. But she's getting help from women. She's getting support from the woman circle. So wouldn't she give that information to the support circle that is helping her? Women support women that are down. So women in that circle should definitely do the righteous thing and support other women. She should be concerned, not just by making videos talking about, I guess she was addressing Zoca. She didn't want Zoca to go. Don't make videos like that. Make an all general video that everybody will copy and paste with them test results. I think her biggest fear is that she'll do the test results and it comes back, she doesn't have any STDs. But then that will clear cheap. But what if she do have it? Let's find out. Because I'm not there. I'm not her. She's the one who opened her mouth and made this claim. Hold her accountable. Why hold him accountable for what came out of her mouth? How many KKK members are here so I can start this block party? Libra 1081, you're a KK? She don't have to. Okay, support her then. Give your money to a woman in support of getting a woman out of a dangerous situation when she could be possibly creating dangerous situations. DJW, definitely KKK. Natasha, definitely KKK. How many Ku Klux Klan members are in here? Here to destroy our community. Here to see a woman come in, pretty much say she thinks she could possibly have something and not do a test result and go on to the next nigga and fuck. Thank you. Sun Goddess of Love. Come on with it. Finally, a human. Okay, I'm going to block this KKK member, Natasha Sales 10, because she's not interested in the African American community. She's not interested in us being healthy and spreading health. She doesn't care if someone is going and spreading STDs in our community. So I'm going to go ahead and block you on the account of you do not care what happens to my community. I care beyond just my physical body because I am a fractal piece of the all. And because of this lack of care, KKK member, I must block you. Let's just say Chief is the biggest asshole on the planet Earth.
She is getting support from women. She owes to pay it forward. That's what you do. You pay it forward. You be what you want to see. If you want to see women together, which I don't believe she about that womanhood life, but if you really care about women, you're going to do the righteous thing. Even if there's a possibility you'll do it, and then it'll come out and prove that she don't have nothing. But if you do it and you find out you have something, you could have saved a 17-year-old baby that was on her way to carbonation. Face down, ass up. That's the way they like to bug. Be the change you want to see. So I'm KKK because I'm talking some sense. Oh, I haven't blocked you yet, KKK member? Damn, I'm not blocking y'all. Let me ask you a serious question. You don't deserve to talk to me. Anybody who's not holding her accountable for showing test results after she said she may have an STD, you don't deserve to talk to me. Honestly, I need to learn how to block. What am I doing? All right. Anybody who says anything other than Velvet, you made a statement. And you need to be held accountable. I'm assuming you are the Ku Klux Klan or in high school. You don't care about the African American community, knowing that we deal with so many things, so many generational curses, so much hate, so much. We try to tear down the black man so much, that we're willing to go far and beyond. So one of two things needs to happen. She's going to exonerate my chief, or she's going to pull out the fact that she got HIV. One of the two is going to take place. There's no middle. And for her, being quiet is the way of getting both things. Y'all still support her, not hold her accountable, and she can still have that lingering shit in the air that my chief got AIDS. No. I gotta hold her accountable. Where them test results? Love black women, you faker. You don't give a fuck about these women supporting you. Velkek. You finna fuck that man up, that humble ass man that just done took you back after you said he wasn't man enough. You gonna fuck up his life or not? He finna be happy with you or not? Somebody say, oh, because he already got herpes. Herpes ain't AIDS. You gonna exonerate my chief from this, or you gonna come out with the fact that you got AIDS? One of the two. It's like
What happened? I'm not giving it up. And anybody that says that is KK. Tory computer lover. I bet you do love your computer. I'm blocking you because I believe that you are against the African American people, the African American women coming together in oneness, in unison. So I'm blocking. We need to know her test result. Hold her accountable. Granny, now you talking shit. You don't want to hold her accountable neither. You can kiss my ass too. Because I thought you were a respectable, neutral person. Which means you don't give a fuck about the... He full of disease, which means she giving Omek a disease, Granny. And you ain't gonna hold her accountable for that? What the fuck? Like, you just said that he is full of disease. You're fucking sick, Granny. You are fucking sick. And I thought you were so... Like, I hella thought you was good people. I thought you were on the side of righteousness, Granny. No matter what. I thought you were neutral. Like, when you see fuck shit, I thought you called that shit out, Granny. You telling me to shut the fuck up? Granny? When you just said that this nigga got diseases, and you're not even gonna hold her accountable when you just said out of your mouth? So that means she's spreading the package. Based off of what you just said, Granny, you tripping. Granny, I'm not gonna fuck with you no more. We holding everyone accountable. She in the States, Granny. She can go and get tested. I wouldn't even be saying this if she didn't make that video, Granny. She made that video saying me and the baby probably got something. Damn. So you just gonna just make a statement like that and then jump on the next dick? She been over here talking about he got something. She the one that feel in her heart. It's a possibility she got something. And she was in the perfect place for her to find out. You don't want her to find out, Granny. Nah, Granny, I don't even fuck with that. No way, no way. You literally just said he got disease and then said she don't need to freaking... You think Omek deserved a disease? Granny, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that no way. Granny, I thought you was cut from a whole different fabric. I be getting shocked every day. Every single day I be getting shocked. Let me see. Let me go back. It's not right spreading viruses to others. People and not consent. Facts! Son goddess of love. It's not righteous to be spreading disease. Even if you say to yourself in your mind, I think I got a disease that I could be spreading. I'm just not going to get tested and just fucking whatever is whatever. That's evil. That's fucking evil, my nigga. Block party. All these people eating meat, KKK members. And whatnot. I'm smarter than you. I'm in the tropics of Cancer. However old I look, that's how old I am. We are the ancients. Chief always smile. Chief do it. He fuck everyone in the butt. That's kind of nasty. I hope he chick. I don't know. Maybe. Listen. Ain't nobody get fucked in the ass that don't want to get fucked in the ass. I'm not gonna get fucked in the ass. Nobody's fucking me in the ass. I tried that shit when I was married. I didn't like it. Nobody's fucking me in the ass. It has to be your astrological programming to get fucked in the ass. Facts. I'm a black woman and I don't think she has to say anything until she's ready. So you don't feel that a woman that is getting support by the black community should not show the same love to that community? You did, Chris? Madness Day in Toronto. I'm gonna block all y'all and have no followers. Hide. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. She puts all her business online. Why wouldn't she at least clear up the allegations she made? Immortal Nubian goddess. Yes. In fact, I'm learning how to use this. Thank you. She put all her business on the internet. All these that we don't need to know. Like, why couldn't she wait until she was with Mac for like 6 months, a year, and then come out? Why she have to move just like that, just like that, just like that? Clap, 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 clap. Why we gotta know when she know? Why? But when it comes to something as big as this, all of a sudden y'all feel like she's not really obligated, but we're just gonna keep supporting her because we hate Chief. But if she's doing evil, it's okay because we hate Chief so much that it's okay if she just comes back to Babylon and threads herself. What the fuck? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all sick, man. Y'all sick, man. Y'all sick, man. Y'all sick. Y'all sick. Y'all hate yourself so much that y'all don't want the truth to be revealed. Cause I'm gonna dance and everything, cause I already know she ain't got nothing. Unless she done got something out there. But let me pause. If she already having unprotected sex with people that are having unprotected sex, she done put herself in a whole ring of things that she can't put on Chief. But if she ain't had unprotected sex with nobody, prove that you got something. It's a whole baby involved. That's our baby. That's our princess. Facts. I'm finna go, y'all. I'm gonna start repeating myself to y'all. And let me just go through here for the KKK members so I can block some of y'all KKK members. Y'all hate Chief so bad that y'all don't want the truth to come out that he ain't got nothing. He ain't passing on no package. And if he is, she's in a perfect position to reveal it. Reveal that shit. Carbonation never came in your life to support you. It's okay. Actually, yes, Carbonation has come into my life to support me. I like to be seen or heard. I'm not a clout chaser. Chief already know I'm not a clout chaser. I am a Leo moon first house, so I do like attention, but I like to pick and choose what I like to have my attention from. And when I do like my attention, I like it like all that attention. Like, let me get all of that. You know what I'm saying? But this is not the type of subject that I want all the attention on. I just want y'all to pick this up as a community so we can move forward to the next level. And I'll never talk about her again. And that's my word. I will never talk about her again once she releases those results. Because I think she fake and she phony. Big facts. It's time to come out with the truth. See, I can't go back that far on these comments. That's not your baby. That's all of our baby. That's your baby. That's my baby. And for those of us that were there during the time where they were the messy part, before they got together, when she made the statement she did want to fuck Chief, when her Omek was breaking up over it, when they got together, you could see the love in them. That was a whole frequency. And if you picked up on that frequency, you are a part of that conception. We are fractal pieces of each other. And I honestly feel like we are a part of that conception because we saw it play out. And it was drama, then beautiful, very beautiful. Her pregnancy was beautiful. She got full body massages from her sisters. That black love. That melanated energy. We went through this together. So what is you saying? I hope, you know what I'm saying, when it comes, let's see, where am I going to be? When it's time for baby Eliana to celebrate her first birthday, like, she got to do a live, like, you know what I'm saying? We want to see what is our baby doing? Who's in her environment? What type of music y'all playing? What type of food y'all eating? We want to know. So y'all keep trying to create this separation that's not there. The reason I'm upset with Eliana Heck, whatever she called herself, is gonna love her. And I expected better from her. You don't give this much attention to somebody you don't care about. She don't love me. She don't care about me. But I still got love for her. And I want her to do the right thing, and I want y'all to hold her accountable. Peace, love, and life, family. And not family.